Namaste, good morning. Thank you for joining me for another gentle stretch and breathe yoga session. You found Yoga with Lisa, SXM, coming to you from my home from home, straight to you every Tuesday and Thursday, 10 o'clock St. Martin time. Today is a beautiful, warm, brilliant day outside, full of breeze coming off the ocean. Blessing to all. Wherever you are, whatever your environment is outside, it is a blessing. Namaste to each of you. And I've been reading in a book called Yoga Myths, which had some few words that I enjoyed very much, and I thought I would share with you, suitable to our practice. If you find you're learning a new pose, give yourself time. Let your new learning soak into your cells. Give it time to make it your own. In due time, you will express it in an integrated manner, unique to yourself. Enjoy yourself as you do your yoga, and whatever level of experience or ability you bring to your mat. Yoga practice is important, but not serious. Invite your spirit of play. Invite the spirit of play into your learning. Remember, you are in charge of you. Do just enough for today. So just remember, we're not perfect. I'm certainly not even close to perfect, and I know you feel the same way. But we're all doing the best we can, and that's enough for today. Yes? All right, let's take a moment to sit in an easy, comfortable position with a straight back. Maybe pull on your knees a little bit with your hands, grip your knees, lean back on your tailbone and tuck your chin down towards your chest. Exhale, let all the air out of the body. Pull against the knees, bring the body up, lift the face, lift the chin, shoulders come down, and inhale big. Grab those knees, sit back on your tailbone, round your back, exhale. Camel ride. Breathing in and out. Moving smoothly through the arch to the rounded back and dropped head. Inhale, lift your face. Exhale, round your back, drop your head. Three more, slow it down, breathe deep. Stay with your body, listen with love. Take a time, take a moment to let any worries or to-do lists, task-oriented thinking exit the body, exit the brain, drift away in the breeze, leaving you in peace, balanced, sensitive to messages from the body, messages of discomfort, messages of pleasure, messages of worry, fear, tension. Let yourself become aware of those messages. Listen with love without judgment. Whatever they may be saying to you, it's important information that you need. And then as you breathe in, send the air and the healing energy that comes with the air in your mind, in your imagination, even if it's not tangible. Just imagine that you're sending that air and that healing energy of the air to that spot, wherever you may feel that discomfort or that message. Send it there with love. Breathe deep. Let's do a little side-to-side twisting. Keep those hands on those knees and just move the shoulders. One shoulder front, one shoulder back. And you can take your head to look over the back shoulder, breathing in and out. Gentle, easy going, slow, careful. And just visualize the tissues on either side of your spine going all the way up to your neck and your head, the back of your skull, all the way down to your waist, to your tailbone. And just imagine that you're sort of wringing a washcloth out, getting rid of any Stagnant air, stagnant fluids, toxins, waste products, let them go as you exhale big. Inhale fresh, clean air, fresh new energy, and exhale all the old that's been hanging around in the tissues, not necessarily doing anybody any good. All right, let's do the camel ride again. Send the rounded back, drop the head, exhale. Arch the back, shoulders squeeze back, lift the face, lift the chin, inhale. Exhale, rounded back. Inhale, lifted face. Exhale, concave in the belly. Exhale, squeeze the shoulders back. Inhale. Keep it going. Beautiful. Once more. Well done. Nice job on you. All right, stretch out those legs. Make sure you feel comfortable on your yoga mat. Pull the flesh away from your sitting bones, perhaps. And we're just going to rub the top of the legs from the front of the hips to the knees, maybe to the ankles or toes. As far as you can go is perfect. Wherever you find is the edge of your range of motion, honor it with just an awareness. Move with your breath, exhaling as you bend forward, inhaling as you reach the head back up. Now let's see if we can maximize this movement just a little more by squeezing the elbows back as we come up. Big inhale and then exhale, reach for the ankles or toes. We're going to slow it down. Breathe in. Exhale. Reach. Lift up. Breathe in. Squeeze the elbows back. This time we're going to stay down. Soften the legs, soften the feet. Keep in your forward fold. Drop your head. Release any tension that's in your neck or shoulders, round your back. Feel the stretch from your hips all the way to the neck and shoulders. Release any tension you're holding. Relax and let the head be super heavy without any muscle action holding the weight of the head up. Let it just hang like a bowling ball at the end of a rope. Let it go. Beautiful. Slowly slide those hands back up your legs, lift the body up, and let's take that right leg into a bent position. We're going to grab on with 2 fingers, grab your big toe, and lift the heel off the ground. Reach it forward, pull it back, push it forward, yank it back, stretch it forward, bring it back. 3 more times. Let's work with breath. Exhale, inhale. Bring it back. And go scoop the whole leg up in your arms and rock the baby. If you can't get your arms around your legs, no worries, just hold it in your hands. That works too. Keep breathing as you move the leg back and forth in front of your lower abs, as if you were holding a baby and rocking the baby, comforting the child. Beautiful. We're going to grab that big toe again, reach it forward, pull it back. All the way forward. Exhale. All the way back. Bring that knee and elbow way back. Breathe in. All right. Stretch it out. Put it on the ground. And let's take a moment to sit tall. Lifting the heart, lifting the sternum, shoulders squeeze back. Hands can just rest on your top of your knees or thighs. Close the eyes and be with yourself. Listen with love to messages from the body. the hands over, we're going to bring the other leg up and put the foot on the floor. Take your 2 fingers, grab that big toe, pull it back, push it forward, pull it back, push it forward, all the way back, all the way forward. Feel the stretch in your shoulder. When you reach forward, feel the stretch in your hip when you pull that knee and elbow back. Keep breathing. Let's see if we can transition over to rock the baby. Grab that arm, that foot in the crook of your elbow, and then wrap the other arm around the knee, or just grab your foot and knee in your hands and feel yourself in that beautiful state of comforting child, holding that baby in your arms. That nurturing instinct, we all have it. It's all good, no matter who you are. We all know what it is to hold a baby in your arms. It's there. Even if you've never done it before, you know how. And it's a nice feeling. Beautiful. We're going to grab that big toe again and back and forward. Bring it back and forward. All the way back. All the way forward. Go ahead and put it down. And let's sit tall again. Sit as tall as you can. Stretch the chest forward and up. Squeeze the shoulders back and let them drop. Arms rest. Close the eyes. Notice how you feel. It's good to find stillness, balance, steadiness, and ease. Wonderful. Take the legs just a little wider now, not a big wide straddle, maybe 1.5 times as wide as your hips. Okay, walk the hands down in between the legs forward. Go as far forward as you're comfortable. Round the back and drop the head. Maybe the elbows come to the floor. It's optional. Maybe your knees bend a little bit, your feet flop outwards. That's good. Let everything go. Push your hands against the floor and walk back about halfway, and then come over. Both hands come outside of the left leg. Find the floor with both hands and find a gentle stretch that suits what's going on in your hips and waist. Everybody's different here. Make it your stretch. When you're ready, come back to the center. Bring those elbows down. Kind of collapse forward. Beautiful. Push against the floor. Let's walk both hands to the outside of the other leg. And just make it your stretch, whatever feels nice. A little bit of a twist in the hips, in the waist, in the midriff. Push against the floor, come back to the middle. Let's walk all the way as far as we can. Hands are on the floor. Look down between your knees. Look at the floor between your legs so your back and neck is straight. Stay here for 2 breaths. And then let's come back up to seated. And we're going to slide down onto, not all the way on your back, but the elbows. So we're going to let the elbows take the weight and even allow your shoulders to sort of slump down towards the floor. Pushing the shoulders up against the ears a little bit. Take those knees up and the feet are on the floor, but not too close to your hips, a little out. And just drop the knees one way and then the other, like windshield wipers, left and right. Take your time. Breathe as you move. Loosen the hips. Legs are really just sort of flopping back and forth without a lot of muscle work going on. Three more times on each side. 1, 2, 3. Bring those knees up and all the way to your chest now. Bring them up to your chest. See if you can straighten the legs up towards the ceiling. Bend the left leg. Bring the right leg straight down close to the floor. And then both legs reach up again. Other leg bends, other leg straight. Bring it down. Push it up. Left leg bends, right leg straight. Up. Right leg bends, left leg straight. Up. Just sort of let your mind wander as you continue to breathe and move. All right, come back up, both legs up, let them go wide and up. Now don't go too far, don't overstretch in the inner thigh between the legs. That's real easy to do, so open carefully and close. Open and close. One more time, open and close. All right, let's come on down, all the way down onto our backs. Arms can go wherever feels comfy. I love to put my arms in surrender and just surrender everything to the universe. But maybe you prefer your hands down by your hips or straight out from your shoulders or somewhere else that feels good. Everybody's different. Right now, it's important that you feel balanced and relaxed. And take a moment to observe where the body is arched and where the body is down on the floor, carrying weight down into the earth. Notice a little bridge, a little low arch in your lower back. See if you can flatten that by tilting the pelvis and pushing it strong, hard down into the floor, so that from your waist to your tailbone, all the vertebrae are squishing hard against the floor. Push down, squeeze the belly in. Keep breathing. Try to relax your shoulders and chest. Keep breathing. But the main intent here is to push your lower back down hard into the floor. Release, relax. Take a nice, deep, restorative breath in through the nose, out through loose lips. One more big breath in and out. Let's try it again. Tilt the pelvis, push the lower back hard into the floor, squeeze the belly in, relax the shoulders, keep breathing, push down with the lower back. And relax. One more time, tilt the pelvis, push the lower back hard down into the floor. Relax your shoulders, relax your chest. Keep breathing, keep pushing. Squeeze it down, push it down. Tighten the belly, tighten the hips. Squeeze it down. Keep breathing. Relax. Let's bring those knees to the chest. Cross your ankles. Just cross your ankles lightly at your hips. And hands come to grab the knees. Squeeze it in. Hold those knees in towards your armpits. Knees go just a little wide. Ankles are crossed. And let's just rock a little bit left and right. Beautiful. Let's stretch those legs up into the air. Stretch your arms up as well. Circle your ankles, circle your wrists. Keep circling your ankles and wrists. Remember, your yoga practice is important, but not serious. You're welcome to feel like you're playing. Remember to breathe. Feel free to be graceful if you feel like it. Be silly if you feel like it. Be spiritual if you feel like it. All right, let's flex the ankles and wrists. Bring the knees and elbows down to the floor. Push it back up and point. Flex, bring it down, push it up, and point. Flex, bring it down, push it up, and point. Flex, bring it down, push it up, and point. All right, just let your arms and legs drift and float and wander aimlessly. Each arm, each leg independent of the others, just aimlessly drifting around, free. Bend the knees, grab onto your big toes, find yourself in happy baby, rock a little left and right. This is great for releasing tension. Come back to the center, stretch the legs and arms up, bring the head off the mat, reach up for the ceiling, reach up and keep breathing. And then come on down. Let's find ourselves turning onto our sides, side resting pose. Make sure you feel comfortable and balanced and easy. Really let yourself sink down into the floor with no resistance to gravity. Notice how your skeleton finds its balance, how your muscles and your connective tissue all work together. We're going to put the hand on the floor and circle this knee on top around. And make it as big a circle as you're comfortable with. Breathe through your circle. Slow it down. If you can't make your circle very big, that's okay. It can be a small circle. It's still doing you an enormous amount of good, especially if you think about breathing with the movement. Let's change direction. Go the other way around. Keep breathing. Let's change direction again. Stretch the leg out. And just reach your hand to grab wherever your hand reaches. Gently pull and find just a range of motion, even if it's not your full range of motion. Just moving the leg back and forth as you breathe, letting fluids flow. All right, let's bend that knee and bring it to the floor in front of the chest. Take that top shoulder and push it back to the floor. Open your chest to the ceiling. Open your arms out from your shoulders, and then make any little minor adjustment you need to make your reclined spinal twist just exactly what your body wants right now. Listen with love, keep breathing, let everything go. When you're ready, come back to side resting pose. Nice. We're going to switch sides. Once you get settled, take a moment to just be settled. Enjoy the feel of laying on your side with balance, with ease, without resisting gravity. Without that feeling of a need to hold everything just so. Let it go. And when you're ready, hand to the floor in front of your chest, circle that knee. Breathe. Change direction. Change again. There's no need to rush. Be with yourself. When you're ready, stretch the leg up. See if you can just grab a hold at the ankle or the shin, the calf, the knee, the thigh, anywhere. And just move the leg up and back a little bit. We're not looking for a full range of motion here. Just movement with breath. To feel something moving in the hips. The hips can be such a source of tightness, anxiety, worry. It interferes with our metabolism, our digestion, our sense of safety. This is therapeutic in every sense of the word. You know what we do next. Bring the leg down in front of the chest. Take the shoulder back. Open the chest to the ceiling. Make it your reclined spinal twist. Whatever you like, this is your chance to find that extreme comfort. Take a moment to have a little conversation with your spine, starting with the tailbone and working your way up towards the neck. Ask every segment of your spine, are you relaxed? 100%? Chances are you're going to find some sense of holding somewhere along your spine. Let that go if you can. And if you can't, don't judge yourself. Just say, dude, what is going on? And you cannot relax. Why are you holding when I'm telling you to relax? Tell me what's wrong, and I will listen. Beautiful. Let's come back to side resting pose when you're ready. And we're going to flip over onto our tummies at some point. So let's get ready for a low cobra. That means your hands are going to go right under your shoulders, fingers pointing up towards the top of the room. Elbows tucked right in at your waist. Feet come together to point. Toenails on the ground, heels touching. Squeeze your knees together, squeeze your feet together, squeeze your hips in. That's the prep position. Squeeze the hips, squeeze the legs. Elbows at waist, forehead on the floor. Inhale, and we start to rise. Bring your nose to the floor, then your chin, then the whole head comes up. At this point, we lift and squeeze the shoulders back, squeeze the elbows back, lift the face up just a little bit more, and hold here in low cobra. At this point, if you want, you can look a little bit left and look a little bit right, look a little bit left, look a little bit right, and come back face forward. Elevate the shoulders up and back a little bit, but don't push with your hands. Squeeze the shoulder blades back, squeeze the elbows back. And we'll come down, chest, chin, nose, forehead. At this point, turn your toes in and your heels out so you have a diamond shape in your feet or lower legs. Bring your hands up to be a pillow for your forehead and turn your head to one side. Deep relaxation here. Cobra is a little bit strenuous in the lower back and mid back. So it's important we relax in between our efforts. Right, let's bring the feet together again. Squeeze the legs together. Bring the hands under the shoulders, elbows tucked in at the waist, forehead on the floor. Squeeze the hips. Prepare. Inhale. And we lift the forehead, nose, chin. Head comes up, chest comes up, shoulders squeeze back. Squeeze the hips in, protect that lower back. No pressing the hands into the floor. And if you want, you can just look a little left, look a little right, look to the left, look to the right, face forward. Let's come on down, chest, shoulders, chin, nose, forehead, and resume to your resting position. Toes turned in, heels turned out. Okay, we're going to combine this cobra with a sphinx pose. Sphinx, you're up on your elbows. Elbows are right under the shoulders. Fingers are spread out on the floor. Fingers spread out on the floor. Elbows under shoulders. Lift the chest up. And you can really relax your hips and relax your legs and relax your feet. Gaze forward. Imagine that you are the Sphinx in Egypt, gazing out at the desert, pyramids nearby, the things the Sphinx has seen through the centuries. You may feel like there's a little bit of a hinge or an extreme compression in the mid to lower back or waist area. Press the elbows into the floor and move that compression spot up and down the spine. Sink down and press down. Sink, press down the elbows and rise up to the chest. Exhale, sink. Inhale, lift. Exhale, sink. Inhale, lift. And let's come on down to resting pose. Turn your head to one side. Toes point in. Nice. Put your hands right under your shoulders and we're going to press right back to pose of a child. Hips come to the heels. Forehead to the floor in front of your knees. You can walk your hands one step farther. Feel a nice stretch in your armpits and shoulders. Beautiful. Let's rise up to table and go immediately to downward dog. Turn your toes under, lift your knees up. Find your feet, a perfect place for your feet. And then press your hands into the floor to push your shoulders away from your wrists, lengthening the arms, and drop the head between the arms. Top of the head points down towards the yoga mat. Release your neck. Let's walk the dog, one heel up at a time, and then hips shift left and right. Beautiful. Come on down on your knees and back to pose of a child. This time the hands will come back by the feet, palm up, fingers curl up into the air, naturally relaxed. Let's rise up and find ourselves sitting on our heels, hero pose. If this doesn't suit you, you can modify with a pillow or you can sit in another position that also keeps the back straight. If it's good for you though, it's nice to sit in hero pose. Feels a little bit, I don't know, sacred, centered. All right, let's see if we can cross our elbows in front of our chest. Crisscross the elbows. Notice which one is on top, and then continue to wrap your forearm, find your fingers, find the palm of the other hand, or maybe the wrist. It's okay, whatever you can do is fine. Lift the elbows up, and we're going to arch the back and look up at the ceiling. Elbows come up, fingers go back. Breathe in. Exhale, round your back and bring your elbows right in by your belly button. Bow your head down. Inhale. Arch it up. Exhale. Round it in. Inhale. Up. Exhale. Down. 3 more times. Breathe in. And out. Coming up, open the arms out. Stretch them back. Lift the heart forward, chest forward, top of the head up. Pull the shoulders away from the ears. Breathe. Lift the hands up as you inhale. Find your prayer hands and just bring it to your heart, right past your forehead, your nose, your lips, your chin, down to your heart. And then rest the hands on the thighs. Beautiful. Let's crisscross the arms again this time. The other arm comes to the top. Wrap the forearms, fingertips find the wrist or the palm. As you can manage is fine. Lift the elbows up, arch the back. Lift the face up, look up at the ceiling, breathe in. Exhale, elbows come close to the belly button. Bring your head all the way down in a bowed position and then lift it back up as you inhale. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. 3 more times. Slow it down, breathe deep. Unwrap the arms, send them way back. Chest forward, heart lifts, face lifts, shoulders sink. Breathe deep. We're going to rise up off of our heels up into a mini mountain pose. Reach up. Lift the arms. How you doing? So we're on our knees. If you're not comfortable here, you can fold your yoga mat and get on a double thickness under your knees, or even a triple. You could manage to put 3 layers under your knees. We're going to try and bring one leg out to the side. So you may need to bring your foot first and then bring it out straight to the side. Take your long leg, whichever leg is stretched out to the side, and slide the hand down towards the knee, or maybe a little bit past the knee. Other arm comes out to the side and up and over. Feel a gentle stretch along the side of the body. Rib cage, armpit, elbow, wrist. Stay here and breathe. And then bring the body up and level the arms out. Keep going all the way over. Find the floor with this hand and see if you can just have the other arm now going straight up towards the ceiling. If you want, you can experiment with lifting that leg. Maybe it'll float up off the floor. When you're ready, come back up and come back to your side stretch. Level the arms out. Bring the leg down. Hands to your waist. All right, let's try and extend that other leg out. Arms float up. The long leg gets the hand to travel down towards the knee, and the other hand reaches up and over, stretching the side body through the armpit, elbow, wrist, fingers. Spread the fingers wide. Keep breathing. When you're ready, come up. Arms cartwheel around. Find the floor with that free hand, and then float the leg up if you can. Bring the leg down, bring the body up. Arms reach up. Come back to sitting in hero. And we're going to find ourselves. Find your hands behind your tailbone and squeeze the arms straight. If you have a belt or a piece of fabric or a scarf or bandana, you can use that if your arms will not get straight. So, squeeze the arms back. Push the chest forward. Bring a beautiful arch to the upper back and lift the face up. Breathe in. We're just going to stay like this, nothing else. Stay here and breathe. Release the arms and give yourself a hug. Walk your hands a little farther back behind your shoulders. Arch around the back, drop the head. Bring the elbows down. Let's just stay here, elbows pointing down between your knees. Breathe. And then sit tall. Notice which arm is on top. Let's just put the other arm on top. Walk the fingers back behind the shoulders as far as they can go. Round your back, drop your head, and breathe. the arms out to the side. Lift them up, breathe in. And your prayer, bring it to your heart. All right, let's get ready for our plank challenge. This is where we're building strength in the body. Much of what I do is all about relaxation, flexibility, and breath. But we have been trying to challenge ourselves over the months to increase core strength, and our main vehicle for that has been the plank. So, if you're ready, we're going to get up on hands and feet. We're going to do some special moves like lift one leg, lift the other leg, touch your shoulder with your fingertips, the side plank, and the Spider-Man. So let's see if we can manage to do 80 seconds of plank today. Now remember, your yoga practice is important, but not serious. If you feel like I ain't gonna do that, or I don't have that much strength right now, or I don't feel like it today, it's okay. Do as much as you can, and then spend the rest of the time in child's pose or savasana as you like. All right, those of us that are ready to go, make sure you're ready. Hands and knees, or you can be on your elbows if you want to try the low plank. Here we go. Holding our plank nice and strong. Shoulders over wrists. Let's lift the left heel up. Drop it down. Lift the right heel up. Drop it down. Resuming your plank. Let's do touch fingertips to opposite shoulder. Touch and down. Touch and down. Once more. Touch and down. Touch and down. Spider-Man. Bring the knee close to the elbow and back to plank. Bring it up and back. Bring it up. Come back and up and back. Hold your plank. All right, we're going to try side plank. Bring the feet over onto their side edges. One hand up. Coming back down, hold your plank. Side plank on the other side. Turn your feet onto its edges. Lift one hand up. And come back down. Let's lift one heel up again. And down. Other heel up. And down. Push yourself up to downward dog. Shift the position of your feet. Drop your head. Push the hands into the floor. Push the shoulders back. Drop the head. And then dropping these down to the floor. And let's come back to pose of a child. When you're ready, rise back up to table position again. And let's try thread the needle. Make sure you're in a good strong table, wrists underneath shoulders. Take your right hand and make it like the needle coming through the eye of the needle right behind your left wrist. Bring it all the way through. Bring your shoulder and your face down to the floor. Let's see if we can press this hand, this upper hand, into the floor with the wrist right under the elbow. Hey everybody, we lost the internet there for a while, so we were doing our thread the needle. I hope you finished that exercise. I'm sure that you did. So let's finish today with an Om, a true Om from home. Let's start with just some good breathing. The back is straight, the heart is lifted, the shoulders are relaxed, the mind is clear. The eyes are closed. Breathe in and out. Just slowly begin to lengthen your inhalation, lengthen your exhalation. Maybe create some space at the end of your inhalation when your lungs are full of air. Hold that feeling of fullness for just a moment before you let it go. Let it be suspended and expanded within the body. Notice that feeling of fullness. And then let it go. And maybe experiment with the emptiness at the end of your exhalation before you begin to breathe in. The emptiness, holding all the air out of the body. How does that feel? And then breathe in. Let's take a big breath in, and we'll do 3 rounds of Om. O as in ocean, M as in mother. Feel the vibration that you create inside the body and let it expand, widening and involving more of the chest, shoulders, arms, throat, belly, even into the hips. See if you can get that vibration to move and connect different parts of the body as you say Om. So here we go, breathing in. Breathing in again. One more time. Take a moment to let your mind drift in your inner universe. Close your eyes. Notice what you see inside your mind. Patterns, colors, textures. Consider just for a moment that these colors, textures, and patterns have some meaning, whatever that might be to you. Explore them. Maybe even allow yourself to drift into them, being surrounded on all sides by these colors, patterns, textures. You are a part of them now. They're above you. They're below you. They're behind you. Not only in front, but all around. Feel the fabric of your internal universe reach through your body, through your mind, through your soul, through your sense of self. Feel the connection to all things. You are a child of the universe, no less than the trees and the stars. You belong. Breathing in air, breathing in prana, life force, strength, power. Breathing in hope, breathing in peace. Fill your heart with love. There's an infinite supply available. You just have to choose to bring it in. Make that choice. Spread that love and that joy and that peace to others as you smile with your eyes and with your heart. Going through your day in balance, in understanding, acceptance. Thank you so much for joining me for yoga today. I grant you my most sincere namaste from my heart to yours. Stay radiant and see you on Thursday.